Hey there guys, it's Beer Taster America, and guys, I'm drinking a beer that I'm having for the first time. This is a beer I've wanted to try for a while, but this is my first chance at it, guys. It's Carta Blanca. Carta Blanca. This is an old Mexican beer since 1890. It's brewed in Mexico. There's not too much info on this label. It's Carta Blanca. I think they're brewed by the same brewery as Dos Equis, but I'm not totally sure. Guys, it's Carta Blanca. And this is a beer, it's considered by a lot of people to be kind of a cheap, shitty beer. But I know it also has its following. Some people think it's really good. So I wasn't sure what to think. I figured I'd give it a try right now. I've been sipping on it a little bit. It's Carta Blanca. By the name, I would think it's going to be a lighter colored beer, but I'm not totally sure. Let me tell you what it smells like. It's pretty mild smell. Let's smell some more. It's pretty mild. I mean, there's not too much going on with the smell, really. A little bit of maltiness, maybe. Not much. It's a very light aroma. Guys, it's Carta Blanca. Let me give it a taste. This beer has an unusual flavor to it. I kind of like it. Just sipping on it now. It's still cold, you know. When this warms up, I'm wondering how it's going to taste. But cold, it's pretty good. It's got a little bit of bitterness to it, you know, a little bit more bitterness than I expected. You don't taste hops, but you definitely do get some bitterness there, perceivable bitterness. The body's kind of malty and sweet. There's something that just gives it like a little kick. I don't know if it's a hop bitterness or what it is. There's something just, it's got a little bit of pop to it. I like it. You know, this is just my first one ever. I would have to drink more of these, like a 12 pack or something, to know what I really think about it. But my first impression is that it's good. This bottle is 1 quart. I'm not sure how many ounces that is. Is that 32 or what is this? I think it's 32. I think it's more than 2 beers in terms of how much volume it is here. They sell in this big bottle. It's got a decent little cap on it. Carta Blanca, white cap. It's a nice sized bottle. It's a good size. You get this really cold, you can enjoy this. It's got that little bit of zing to it, man. I don't know if it's corn or if it's hops or what it is. A little pop to it. I kind of like it. It's got a little bit of a malty kind of body. It's got a lot of carbonation. It's borderline light and medium body. Yeah, maybe a little bit closer to medium than light, but it's borderline. With a lot of carbonation. I think this is probably an adjunct beer, but it's not nice. It's got some character. I think it's pretty good. I might get a 12 pack of this down the road and just see what I think. But first impression, this 1 quart glass bottle, I like it. I think this bottle is nice. So we get it again. I don't really recall what I paid for it. Maybe like $3 or something, but I think it's pretty nice. Carta Blanca. If I had to pick an American equivalent to it, I know it's not an exact equivalent, but this beer kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Miller High Life. It's a good value. You know, you get a big. They sell a lot of big bottles of it, and it's just that adjunct lager with a little extra kind of flavor and character to it compared to the rest. Like I just reviewed right before this. I just reviewed Dos Equis, the green one, and That beer is much more mild and neutral compared to this. This beer, Carta Blanca, you get a bigger pop up front of like a hop bitterness, and then you get a richer, sweeter maltiness afterwards. And a lot of carbonation. They both have a lot of carbonation. This has more body though. It has more hops and it has more malt body also. It's a little funky. I mean, there's something like some kind of pop to it up front, man. It's not just hops. It's like I would guess it's a hop extract and maybe also it's a little bit of corn astringency or something. Just pops you up front, and then you just get that sweet maltiness afterwards. I think it's pretty good, man. I'm enjoying it. Carta Blanca. There's a little bit of like almost like that cardboard kind of flavor some beers have, like a little bit of that, like if you soak cardboard in water, that kind of flavor to it. This has that a little bit. I'm not sure what they're using. I'm not sure what the ingredients are in here. It's definitely adjunct. There's definitely corn, I think. I wouldn't even be surprised if there was some rice in here too. It's just, there's also a nice maltiness to it. And that bitterness, like a hop extract kind of bitterness. It's Carta Blanca. But I think it's good. It's got just enough sweet maltiness to give it some character. It's still pretty drinkable though. It's got that little bit of hop punch to it up front. I'm surprised. I'm liking this. I think it's pretty good. I definitely would prefer this over the Dos Equis. And I still think that hands down, I mean by far, the best Mexican beer, especially Mexican lager I've ever had, is Bohemia. And that's a much higher quality beer than something like this. But if you want like a cheaper, easier to drink kind of beer, it's pretty good. If you like hops, but you want something really mild and easy to drink, this is good. If you want something really mild and easy to drink, but you don't like that hops, like bitterness or character to your beer, you probably might not like this. But if you like some character to your beer, and you want something a little bit lighter, but still with some character, it's pretty good. You know, for an adjunct lager, for sure, it's pretty good. It's Carta Blanca. I like it. You know, the thing about these Mexican beers is some of them, like, I got some cans of that Victoria. The first few I had were really good, but by the time you try to finish off that 12-pack, man, those beers aren't tasting so good anymore. You know, the first few taste really good, so I want to just hold back giving too much praise to Carta Blanca. Because it is just a Mexican adjunct lager, but one of the ones I've had, and I've had quite a few, I think it's pretty good. Though it may be in a bit of an acquired taste. I like it though. It's Carta Blanca. I think it has a little bit of character to it, but it's still got that drinkability. It's got that pop of flavor up front, that kind of like a little bit of hop bitterness, and just some kind of pop to it right up front. And then that fades and you get that sweet maltiness. It's got some character. It's a pretty nice little beer here, man. Carta Blanca, I like it. I'm going to try to get some more. I'll let you guys know after I have like a 12-pack of it down the road, you know, if I still think it's that good. But first impressions, I like it. Guys, it's Carta Blanca. Enjoy.